This is more about living in the time of the coronavirus epidemic in America. The city I live in is going to set a record for its annual murder rate. The chief of police was asked about this, and he said the people in this city are suffering from post-traumatic stress. This is not the case of an individual becoming unhinged by a terrible experience, something you might experience in war. This is an entire population of a city, according to the police chief. Mass post-traumatic stress disorder. MPSTD. Wow. I wonder if he is referring to the coronavirus, or is it urban poverty, or the murders themselves? One expression that I think is taking on added significance for me in the year 0 CE is this: you never know. By golly, it might be true. It's certainly a radical statement, even a prediction, as well as a summary and an explanation. You never know. We sure as hell think we do, from time to time, but come on, the truth is, you never know. And I will take this opportunity to issue my standard warning. Beware of those who claim to know. They might, but you should still be suspicious. I watched an old Western, a Randolph Scott Western. That's how old. It was about a gunfighter who is sick of shooting and killing and wants to put his guns aside, go somewhere new, stop fighting, settle down. He does this, the leaving and moving, but before he can settle down, wouldn't you know it, there are some things that need to be straightened out. A friend of his has been killed, and no one else can set things to right except for him. He must fight again to straighten things out. He refuses, and then someone else is killed. Then he has no choice. He must strap on the guns. See, this is where the crooks come in, because it's the crooks that need to be straightened. They are crooked, and they need to be straightened. And at some point in the story, one of the crooks realizes that there's no end to this. Not until they kill everybody. And even then, someone else will come along. So even the crooks, or some of them, are fed up with all the killing. And the settling down part is very elusive, very hard to do. No matter where he goes, all he winds up doing is straightening things out. I admire people who can live a straight life. It's much easier to get ahead if you're crooked. And you're only crooked if you're caught. So you can go ahead and be crooked until someone calls you on it or tries to stop you. The movie ended hopefully, with the hero riding off with a maiden. But I think he's suffering from PTSD. And you know darn well that no matter where they go, there will be crooked people and things that need straightening out. There's no end to it. Meanwhile, I am embarrassed to be an American. There's nothing I can do about it. This can't be straightened out, and I'm embarrassed. Goaded by the trumpet, cheered by the House, the Senate, and now debating whether to increase, the Senate is now debating whether to increase the $600 per person to $2,000. As Rand Paul would say, why not give everybody $50,000? It's embarrassing, and somehow I thought the trumpet knew better than this. This is pure Panderman territory. Maybe the trumpet has got PTSD. Lots of ads featuring Amazon, touting all the wonderful things they do, the glory they are, the great products they offer, plus speedy service and free returns. I am completely opposed to Amazon, mostly because they are so big, and I think that many of their fantastic accomplishments are gross stupidity. And people will use their $2,000 to buy useless shit from Amazon, boosting the economy. What a joke. An instance of black humor, I assure you. Amazon is like the big rancher in the Western movie. Maybe not really a bad man, but powerful, and he squeezes out all the little guys, maybe leans on them if they try to fight or stick around. The turtle was reelected, of course, over the crazy lady former Marine fighter pilot mom. He knows he is now the most powerful Republican, especially if the two GOPers in Georgia gain election in the January runoffs. The trumpet is on his way out, and the turtle is calling on the Senate to override one of his vetoes, on that pork spending bill, I think. The turtle lives on pork. His diet is exclusively pork. And it strikes me that the American diet has now become nothing but pork. We are a nation of porkers. Earlier I said, moo. I now amend that to oink. Animal Farm and George Orwell had it right. The pigs take over. Oink, oink.